Welcome to the Drunk Linux User. I'm Len. I am the Drunk Linux User. And continuing on with our Kubuntu quirks, I had issues that I mentioned a couple of episodes ago where it would take me 2 or 3 restarts to be able to get to my desktop after I logged in on SDDM in Kubuntu. SDDM is the login manager that allows you to put your password in and get over to the to the desktop. Well, what would normally happen was, let's get over here, and you can't really see it right now, but I'll just go ahead and drag this over here. I've got a clock, okay, and whenever I would log in, I would get the clock and the background picture, my wallpaper, but I would not get my top panel or my side panel for my applications. Go ahead and throw this sucker up over here again out of the way. And I had a heck of a time, and there were so many pieces of advice online about how to get this solved, and I finally ran across one that worked for me without having to go in and uninstall SDDM, put in LightDM, and change everything around. I want to keep this as much Kbuntu as it possibly can. Turns out it was my fault. So if I go into system settings, I'll show you what happened. When I first put in Kubuntu, I had tried to set up one drive as auto mounting when I get into the desktop, and that was my archive drive. Now, when I first put this on, this is all I could see. There was no arrow over here for attached drives. It was just an option for unlogin all devices. So all of this stuff, it wasn't there. So I selected on login, hit apply, and went through the whole thing. Like I said, about every 2 or 3 times that I'd go to restart, my desktop wouldn't load. The problem is that I had all devices ready. So there might be some conflict on startup that things are trying to auto mount that couldn't, or just took way too long, or there was just something getting in the way. So I deselected everything but left my archive on, just the one, hit apply, rebooted, desktop. Awesome. That was a quick, dirty fix. Now, I'm not sure if you're running into a problem like this, if it's going to be this simple, or if you're going to have to go into maybe SCDM config files and stuff like that and make some changes. But if you've made the same mistake that I've made, give this a check and uncheck what you need to be able to get your desktop back up. Since I've made that change, I've had zero problem getting to the desktop, and I've restarted multiple times just to test it and make sure. So if you are trying to auto mount exterior drives or connected drives to your system and you've selected all, deselect it and only choose the one. If you have to, try it and see if restarting will get you boom right back to your desktop. So that is the other quirk that I was referring to. Let's end this on our words of wisdom. Don't drive drunk, don't drink and drive, don't go to Amazon, eBay, or use MS Edge all buzzed up thinking you're going to buy the latest, greatest, and coolest stuff, because you're probably not. And in the meantime, bottoms up. Later, dudes.